Rosie, I've got some beautiful Australian barramundi here, and I'm going to season it up to make my Lebanese style, Australian style barramundi fillets. Now, these I've got from my local fishmonger, and you've got to season it up. Barramundi loves salt and it loves pepper. So you
always handy to make friends with your local fishmonger.
That's the thing, and you know,
butcher.
let them know
farmer.
let them know what you're going to cook. Exactly, all of those people you should know. Now, I've got some pepper on there as well, and I'll turn that over. A little bit of pepper on the other side as well to make sure it's seasoned beautifully. And we need some olive oil, a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil to make it nice and luscious. It also helps to get a nice crispy skin as well. Now mix that together, make sure that oil is smeared all over the barramundi skin, and make sure I pick up all of the pepper and salt as well. Now I'm using a really good fry pan here with a thermo signal in the centre, so I know it's at the right temperature. I'll just turn that up a little bit, and you just need to add a tiny bit of extra virgin olive oil to the centre there. Because you're using a non-stick pan, it's not going to stick. Yep. Easy as that. Now the barramundi goes into the pan. I always put it in, you know, skin side away from me. Hear that sizzle? Yeah.
It's a nice healthy fillet as well, isn't it?
Well, it's a meaty fillet, isn't it?
It's a meaty fillet.
And I've cut it in a way so there's no bones there as well, so it's very easy to do. Now, the trick with getting a really good crispy skin, Rosie, is to leave it skin side down for about 5 to 6 minutes. You want to cook it about 2/3 of the way, skin side down, and you get a nice crispy skin. Now, I've got the right temperature there. It's sort of smoking a little bit. That's what I want. That right sizzling sound is the perfect thing. And I know there's absolutely no way this barramundi will stick to the bottom of the pan. That's what we like. Now, while this is cooking, Rosie, we're going to make a tahini sauce that'll go beautifully with the fish.
Yum.
Easy to do. I've got my bowl here, and I have a garlic clove, which I'm going to get you to microplane for me. While you're doing that, I'm going to grab your knife there and slice this lime in half and this lemon in half as well, because we want the juice from that. Tahini, about a cup of tahini into the bowl here, and put that garlic straight into it. And I'll put some of the lemon juice and some lime juice in there. If you want to grab some of that, and we'll stir it around. I want that real acidic sort of flavour with the tahini. And tahini's made from sesame seeds, pulverised and ground down, and it is a real essential ingredient in just about all Middle Eastern cookery, isn't it?
Totally. It's full of magnesium as well, so nice vasodilator. It makes sure our vessels go nice and wide, and we just relax, the blood flows.
You heard it from the expert, a vasodilator. That's what we wanted.
Yep.
Now, get you to stir that around with a whisk to get it all incorporated. Now, with tahini, if it gets really, really thick, you can just add some water to it. And in front of you, Rosie, I have some water there. As it thickens up, just add about 2 or 3 tablespoons until we get a nice flowing sauce. Now, if you have a look over here, I've got some za'atar, which is a Middle Eastern spice. It's made of thyme, oregano, some toasted sesame seeds, and some sumac as well. It's got a beautiful flavour to it. And I love using this. I'll put a sprinkle of this in the tahini sauce, maybe just another sprinkle, and that gives it a great flavour, and you'll have those little green fleckles and sesame seeds going through it. And while we're here, I might as well sprinkle a little bit of za'atar onto the bottom side of the fish. When I turn it over, it'll have a great za'atar flavour, and it'll also have a great look as well.
Yeah, like with the fleckles that you've just invented a word. You're aware of that? But I understand what it is. I've worked with you that long. I know what that is.
Exactly, fleckles. That's a new word. We're going to put it into our dictionary. Now, at this time here, I'll just grab the barramundi and flip it over so you can see it's crisping up beautifully. Another minute or so, I'll flip it over, pop some butter in there, and it'll be cooked to perfection. Now, that's coming up beautifully, Rosie. It's still a bit thick, isn't it? It's amazing when you start whisking the tahini, it will thicken up a little bit. We'll just add some more water to it. There we go. About another tablespoon or 2 until you get that nice consistency. Now, this will take a couple more minutes to cook. Take a couple more minutes to whiz that around till we get the right sauce that we want, and then we'll pull the whole thing together. OK, Rosie, got plenty of herbs in there. Squeeze of lemon on there and some salt and pepper, please, Rosie.
You got it.
Here we go.
So what mix of herbs have we got there?
We've got chives, we've got spring onions, we've got dill, and we've got parsley. Woo! But any fresh herbs work beautifully with this dish. Now, the fish is cooked to perfection. I'll just very carefully take the barramundi out, pop it onto my plate here like that. Looks great, doesn't it?
It's just plump, isn't it?
Plump, exactly. That's what I love about barramundi. Spin around those herbs. I'll put a little bit of salt in there. Rosie, you've got the pepper. And while we're there, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil just to make it even more luscious. Now, we have to make this really Lebanese, so we'll put some sumac in there and some za'atar as well. There we go, some pistachio nuts as well. They make it lovely. And some sumac, sprinkle some of that on. Sumac's like a red, citrusy sort of flavoured berry that makes everything you put it on really delicious.
Nice salad mix there.
On goes the salad like that. And pass me that tahini sauce, Rosie. Grab some of that. Now, the tahini sauce you can put all over the place, but you just put a nice big dollop of like that. Give it a bit of a spoon around like that, and it looks fantastic. What do you think of that?
That looks delicious, but we want to try it, don't we? I want to try that sauce and that salad.
We haven't finished yet. We need to dress up the plate, Rosie. A little bit of olive oil around it. Because this is a restaurant-style food, I suppose.
That is.
Sprinkle some spices around the outside and a little bit more pistachio around the outside as well to really make it look nice and pretty.
I'm in. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Have a taste of that sauce, and while you're tasting the sauce, I'll grab some of that barramundi, a little bit off the end, a little bit of crispy skin on there as well, and some of that tahini sauce. What do you think of the sauce, Rosie?
Richard, I don't know about the fish, but the sauce and that salad is delicious. You know you're having Lebanese. It's absolutely delicious. All the flavours, the spices are coming through.
That tastes fantastic. The crispy barramundi is perfect. The pan's done a great job. The sauce is even better. And a nice bit of herb here to give it a great flavour.
I'm impressed. Well done.